What's up, heathens? How ya doing? Tonight we have a very, very special girl. She is on the level of just batshit insane. So we're going to hear about how aliens are actually a government conspiracy so that later on they can stage an alien invasion, which, it sounds a lot like Project Blue Light. Blue Beam, not Blue Light, Blue Beam. Project Blue Beam. That's the failed Star Trek movie script that was adapted into a conspiracy theory where the world's government stage an apocalyptic event and convince people to install the NWO. So the NWO is not current, it is future, and it's going to be installed by the fake aliens, apparently. So this chick, I got sent this from one of you lovely heathens out there, and it was so good that I put it in the list from videos to pick from. And out of the let's see, was it a Call for an Uprising, another Fleur person, and then another conspiracy thing, and then this girl. So I appreciate all the heathens that voted, or the mafiosos that voted, and so now we're gonna get on into this alien shit. To be quite honest, not to knock her looks right off the bat, but she kind of looks like she might be an alien to begin with. I mean, I'm just saying.
People vote. We can vote.
Well, yeah, honey, if you paid attention to YouTube, the community tab and stuff.
I had a midterm today.
Okay, honey. Yes, I know you had a midterm today. You did good on it. Mm-hmm. It was Wednesday though that I posted it up.
Midterm.
Oh, okay. Anyways, let's get on into the video, shall we?
What's up, YouTube? How's it going? My name is Corinne.
Oh, shit's going pretty good. I got my Samuel Adams with me right here. I'm ready to get my alien shit on.
I usually make videos about conspiracy theories. Emphasis on the quotation marks because I usually don't like to call them that, but I guess that's the category that they fit under, the label.
Well, yeah, they fit into a category of conspiracy theory because usually these conspiracy theories require a large amount of people working together in secret in order to achieve some kind of nefarious goal. And so it's a theory is in a general kind of theory, not like a scientific theory. Fuck that. It's just a general wild-haired idea, and it's a conspiracy of multiple people. So, I mean, that's why they call them conspiracy theories. They're not proven, and a lot of people need to be in on it.
This video is going to be on the concept of aliens and the existence of them and how I feel about the whole topic. So, okay, so I'm going to start off by telling y'all my first experience with the concept of aliens. So I've kind of always kind of believed in aliens, but I never really started thinking about it until my sophomore year in high school. And this is when I kind of just started to discover I also looked into the 9/11 conspiracy theory, and I just started to not trust our government really around this time. And so I started...
No shit. I'm sorry, but once you get sucked into one conspiracy theory or one harebrained idea, you're more likely to get sucked into the rest of them. That's why I disagree when people say flat earth is a gateway conspiracy theory to other ones, because I feel like every conspiracy theory is a gateway to every other conspiracy theory. Let's see, Paul Reap had a donation at the start. Thank you, Paul, for your donation. Yuhan Roderick says, keep doing what you do, beautiful. Thank you, Yuhan. Scott Seufert, if the earth isn't spinning, you need more alcohol. I couldn't agree more.
Looking into the concept of aliens, and I was like, dude, aliens definitely exist. Like, I was like, there's no fucking way. But, I also, like, believed in, like, like the.
Is there like something shiny out the window, or did she just like do her entire room in like shiny tinfoil or something like that? Because I mean, she's looking everywhere but the camera, and it's very distracting. I don't know. Well, yeah, I know. It's one of the few times that she's looking at the camera. It's like, I don't know. Maybe there's like a hummingbird feeder out there, and there's a hummingbird out there, and she's like, how can it levitate like that? I get a very, ooh, shiny kind of vibe from her.
We lived on a globe and stuff, so I was thinking of space like so infinitely. And I mean, I don't know what the fuck our universe is like. I don't know, but like, I just know that my perception of the plane we're existing on kind of changed a bit after I started questioning the globe theory. So, like, I believed in aliens, and I like watched videos of people saying they got abducted by aliens. Like, I watched this whole documentary about it, and I think it was on like Netflix or something. But look,
in case you're wondering what documentary she's talking about the Bob Lazar or whatever documentary that is definitely on Netflix. I actually haven't watched it yet, but I've heard that it's like interesting in the way of like entertainment and not actual like information. It's like, oh hey, look, crazy motherfuckers think that aliens probe them in the ass, kind of entertainment.
looking back, like, I just like don't even know like if how do I know what those people were saying was fucking true or not? They could have all been, because all their stories were so similar, and I just like believed it at the time. I was like, dude, aliens definitely exist.
I think that that's a very good thing to ask about, like, crazy conspiracy theories like this. You need to ask, well, how do we know that this is the truth? How do we know they're telling the truth? What is your evidence? And as long as you have a rigidly, defined version of evidence that isn't as loosely defined as, like, flat earthers or other conspiracy theorists, I think that you'll come away with a pretty good picture of what the truth is. But the problem is that most conspiracy theorists, they don't have a very rigid definition of what evidence is or what constitutes as good evidence.
Yeah, now that my whole perception of our whole reality has changed, I don't really know how I feel about aliens anymore. I kind of feel like we have a fake alien invasion in our future. I just don't know. I really don't even know, because I just have no idea what our what is actually beyond the containment of the space that we're in right now.
All right, so there's an alien invasion in our future. That's fine. You don't know what's beyond our containment? There's nothing containing us. There's the atmosphere, and then there's space, and then there's the solar system, and then the rest of the Milky Way, and then the rest of the universe, and all this other shit. What do you mean?
I just fucking have no idea. I don't know. I just don't know if I was thinking about this. I don't know if our Earth is a small space, boop boop, Antarctica is the limits of our.
There have been plenty of people that have circumnavigated Antarctica, so I don't know what you mean by you don't know the shape of it or the shape of the Earth. I mean, we have plenty of evidence to know that it's not flat, but I know that you think that it's flat.
Existence, or I don't know if Antarctica is just we just don't know what's beyond Antarctica. I don't. So I don't know if there's just whole another Earth's type situations we have going on farther away. I don't know if it's just an infinite plane of Earth. That would be interesting. I don't fucking know, dude.
Well, it's not an infinite plane. I can assure you that. I mean, see, this is what I don't understand about these conspiracy theorists. Because they're I don't know what is actual reality. but I know enough to know that what we think is reality isn't reality. And it's always perplexing to me, because how can you have enough knowledge to know that people are wrong, but not enough knowledge to offer up a viable solution for it? Like, I feel like until you have a viable solution that's provable, you shouldn't say, oh, this is wrong.
I really don't even know. So yeah, I just have like no idea. Like I definitely don't believe in the globe theory. So I just like I don't know if, and like I feel like aliens, like people used to not really believe in them that much, but I feel like now it's like a really popular like conspiracy to like believe in. I feel like a lot of people believe in aliens. Like another theory that I have about like aliens.
Okay, so yes, there is a large community out there that thinks that aliens are actually real, or at least not just that they're real, but that they have visited Earth. They have been, people have been abducted by aliens and all this other stuff. There's never been anything to suggest that that is actually the situation, though. So, like, we can't say, oh, aliens have visited the Earth, but there's a good probability that there does exist life on other planets in the universe. I mean, I think that it would be a giant waste of space just to have life only happen on one planet. And even if life happens on our planet and it's a very minuscule amount of planets, or like a minuscule amount of chance for it to happen again, it's still going to happen again because of the sheer size of the universe. We get Drew's book reviews saying, GE, it's like, she just doesn't know, really. Oh, man.
Is that like the whole idea of them, like they don't exist, and the whole idea of it is being pushed by the government so that we could have a fake alien invasion with...
Okay, what is your evidence of this? Like I said before, this is kind of along the lines of Project Bluebeam. I would love to know what your evidence is that the government is planning a fake alien invasion in order to do something nefarious. I would love for you to explain why. I don't know if she's actually going to explain. Hopefully she does. This is a bad screenshot, I would say. Most of the screenshots that I've gotten is very bad. I just need a Brazzers logo. Scott Sufer became a member. Thank you, Scott, for becoming a member. You're awesome, buddy. All the emojis. All right.
Holographic. Okay, I've been talking in this really weird accent lately. On a side note, I feel like it just started to come out a little bit. But anyways, yeah.
Who seamlessly goes into just a different fucking accent that you just don't like normally use? Somebody, yes, honey, somebody that's on meth.
Yeah, I don't know if like the whole I'll just tell you guys what the accent I've been talking. I've been talking like this a lot lately. I don't know why.
What, like a really bad Russian accent that's speaking like English? I mean, is she a Russian operative? I mean, there could be some lurking out there, and it kind of seems like this particular Russian operative got some bad meth.
I just do it, okay? Anyways, so yeah, I don't know if the whole existence of aliens is just like pushed in the media so that we could fake a alien invasion with holographic technology, like they, and then that would be a way to get most people on board with like a one world government. And
oh, okay. So it's Project Bluebeam that she's talking about. What? What? Okay. So it is basically Project Bluebeam. And Project Bluebeam is where they fake an apocalyptic event to set up a new one world government, or the NWO, the New World Order. And so that's what she's rattling off. She's not using the Project Bluebeam title, but I mean, that's what Project Bluebeam is.
You know, the idea of that comes from people who have been presidents of the United States in the past. Like, Ronald Reagan has stated that the only thing that would bring, like, the whole world together under one nation would be, like, an invasion from, like, an extraterrestrial invasion.
I mean, Ronald Reagan, when science fiction movies were running amok, talking about alien invasions and shit, talking about aliens in general, yeah, he was talking about that. That doesn't mean that it is an actual thing. This is all Project Bluebeam shit. I've seen the exact same things. It doesn't matter what Reagan used a talking point. That's it. That's all he did. That's not proof. That's not evidence. And that definitely shouldn't convince you that there's a fake alien invasion coming.
And I think George Bush, one of them, has also said that as well.
I don't give a fuck who has talked about it. It's a common trope.
And yeah, it just makes sense to me. I just don't know. I don't know what to believe when it comes to this. I really don't.
Wait. You don't know what to believe, but you do believe this. Like, I feel like you're very wishy-washy, like you're back and forth. I do believe this, I don't believe this, I do believe this, I don't believe this. Fucking hummingbird! Uhan Roderick, again, super chat. I feel terrible for her. She needs a professional. Not a joke. I can get past that to find the humor in what she's saying. Oh, can't get past. I can't get past that to find the humor in what she's saying. Yeah, it's a little hard.
Who knows, maybe we are even actually in contact with these aliens. Like, I just... Oh, and then another theory that I've heard. This one was really interesting.
Oh, hold on to your butts, fellas and women. Hold on to your booties, because it's going to be... This is interesting.
Is that... Like, oh, fuck. Dude, this one was like an in-depth one. It was like a 40-minute long video or something like that I watched one night. And, the idea that, like, there was people from Mars that came to Earth because Mars was, like, fucked, so they came to Earth instead. And it had to do with, like, astro projecting. They were all, like...
Oh, what? Now she's talking spirit science shit. There's this YouTube channel called Spirit Science where he thinks that the Mars people, Martians, like, brought themselves here to Earth because they fucked up their planet. Like, I mean, I don't know his exact theory, but I mean, it's something along those lines. So, I mean, what the hell? Like, she says that she doesn't, like, she thinks the Earth is flat. She doesn't believe in a globe model, but she believes in fucking Mars? And Martians? And Mars people? What the fuck?
Left brain creatures that, like, were very logical. And, yeah. I don't know. The conclusion.
I feel like she covers everything up when she doesn't know, so like when she believes something, but she knows that she can't support her belief in it. So she's like, I don't know. And it's just like kind of a catch-all kind of fucking thing. Like, I don't know. That just really bothers me because it's like, oh, I don't know. Maybe there is a troll up someone's ass. There could be. I mean, it makes sense to me, but I don't know.
Conclusion of that theory kind of was that, like, our world is being run by, like, left brain, like, thinkers. Like, they were, like, heartless people, like, because they were, like, male.
What did she say?
The conclusion of that theory was that, like, Earth was, like, invaded by...
But I didn't catch what she said.
Brain creatures that, like, were very logical. And, yeah.
Did she say brain creatures?
Like, there was people from Mars that came to Earth because Mars was, like, fucked, so they came to Earth instead. And it had to do with, like, astro projecting. they were all like left brain creatures that like were very logical. And
Oh,
yeah.
left brain creatures. That's what she said. They're left brain creatures. How do you know this? Also, I have to say, I can, like, there are times when it's fun, but then there are images like this, and it's like, holy shit. Yeah, she probably got the butt worm.
I don't know. The conclusion of that theory kind of was that like our world is being run by like left brain like thinkers. Like they were like heartless people like cuz they were like male. The conclusion
they're, they're like heartless left brain people. They just think logically. They need like evidence and shit in order to believe stuff. But they're like men. And then that's it. They're men, and so they're heartless, and they just think with their left brains. Or as I like to call it, the left nut.
of that theory was that like
Let's see, wait, I was interrupted, so I lost my train of thought and kind of started over. What was she interrupted by? Did the hummingbird fly itself into the fucking window because it couldn't take any more of this dribble? Yeah, she had no train of thought. It was more. It was probably more like one of those like little, like the pumpy things, and then she'd stop and then she'd start again.
Earth was like invaded by this one was hard for me to articulate because I kind of forget. But it was like Earth was like invaded by left brain male like heartless fucking creatures that like
Okay.
were oh my god, dude. It was like so in depth. It was like they were like mentally or dimensionally like way older than like and they started taking advantage of all like the young like female beings, extremely right-brained that were on Earth, and they started merging, and then like.
So basically, what happened in the early Earth when Pangea was all stacked on top of each other like fucking hamburgers, and dragons were flying all around trying to knock the shit down. So you had the right brain fuckers, and then the left brain fuckers, and the left brain fuckers invaded and took the right brain women. And then they just started doing like this. Now, normally with the homosexual sex, you go like this. But this particular species had 5 fucking dicks and then 5 fucking holes to put them in. And so they went like this. That's what they did. And then they merged and were human. And that coalesced into one particular hole or one particular dick.
Like but like the like Martian left brain male thinkers were like still here on Earth, and like they were
like there are women out there that are highly logical and try to react without emotion and all this other stuff. I mean, I get heavily emotional a lot of the times. So you saying that there's a purely like left-brained or purely right-brained people or something like that, like that's ridiculous.
Like the ones in charge, and basically they're like the elite, would be like the New World Order. The Martians were like the people, the elite, and that one actually like kind of like was like very interesting for me because I've heard theories of like the elite being like lizard people. Like I don't want to say I don't know if they're like lizard people, but it would make sense that they were like fucking like Martian people. But then again, I don't know because then
so they're lizard people. No, wait, no, they're Martian lizard people. Martian lizard people are running the world already. So why do they need to stage an alien invasion if they have already invaded and taken over at the highest levels of all government? What is the purpose of the alien invasion? Like, if you've already taken over everything, if you're already in control, there's nothing to invade. That's post-invasion.
You know, I see pictures of Mars. Like, I'll show you.
Oh, shit. No, don't do it, girl.
And I
No,
see
oh,
pictures like
fuck.
this.
Oh. She's showing her camera, her phone, in order to show something on screen. Well, yeah, I hate it. For one thing, this is Mars. This is not Mars. No. They're probably both Mars, just one isn't fucking focused, or it has like a very small telescope that is viewing it, and so you can't get more definition. They're both Mars.
Can you see? Well, you should check out my friend's Instagram anyways. This is Evan_Scorpio.
Jesus Christ, could you at least hold the fucking phone still for a minute? I mean, goddamn. I'm having trouble following this shit across the screen. It's like I'm being pulled over by police and asking to follow a finger.
On Instagram, he took this photo.
Okay.
On
Don't follow
August
that account.
19th. 2000. Okay, you see that? Like,
no, I can't.
oh my god. Can you? This is focusing.
Jesus Christ, hold it the fuck still. This is Mars, this is not.
Mars right there.
You have no evidence to suggest that it's the, oh, you clicked on something. Oh,
It's like
okay.
not the planet. Like, we have been
I mean, honestly, that just looks like a very unfocused, like, picture from a telescope of Mars. Like, that's what it looks like.
shown. Oh my god, and there's fucking bruises on. Okay.
Could you speak it the fuck up, too?
Is that a portal to another dimension? I don't know. But it looks a whole lot different than that one.
What the fuck are you even showing me right
Yeah,
now?
check out Evan_Scorpio.
What?
On
Okay.
Instagram. Anyways. I don't know if I believe in aliens or not. I don't know if it's all a psychological operation. I don't know fucking anything, dude.
If you don't know anything, then stop saying that the globe model is wrong or that what we think about reality is wrong. You have no evidence to suggest any of the shit that you're saying, but you cover it up with, I don't know. And, like, that's not a good enough thing. Like, you can't, this is such a hypocritical video. Because on the one hand, she knows. On the other hand, I don't know.
But I'm wondering. Anyways, I think this is going to be all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And make sure you turn on, and if you're going to subscribe to me, make sure you turn on your notification bells because I don't have a set schedule for making videos yet.
Well, finally, something I can respond to. Having a set schedule for your videos going on YouTube is very important. That way your subscribers know when to expect your shitty fucking videos.
But I probably will get to my shit together at some point.
Not if you keep doing that Russian accent, you won't.
But yeah, so just turn on your notifications so that you can be notified and won't miss any of my videos if you...
Because who would want to fucking miss any of these gems? If I wanted to hear a like being said about 25 fucking times in 10 minutes, I'd watch my own shit.
like them. Also, sorry about the accent that I've been talking. I can't, like, I just forget that it's happening. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Bye!
Did you really just end it with bye? I swear to Christ. Space comma, thank you for your super chat. Oh God. This was a painful video to get through, and you could see the pain on her face right now. I mean, so here's my biggest issue with conspiracy theorists like this young lady right here. It's the fact that they know enough to say that I'm wrong, but yet they don't know enough to produce a viable alternative. And it's that kind of area right there that most conspiracy theorists live in. And I think that this bit of an airheady video, like, I don't mean that derogatory, but it did really seem kind of like not a lot's going on upstairs in there. Meth is going on up there. But I just think that, like, whenever people like this make these kind of videos, you just really have to listen for the evidence. And she didn't have any evidence. In fact, like, she had contradictory evidence because she believes that Martian lizard people have invaded the Earth and are running things at the highest levels. But yet there's also an alien invasion coming. So I don't understand. Like, is there a War of the World situation here where the lizard alien or the lizard Martian people are going to be fighting a totally different fucking race? I don't know. It sounds like a pretty cool sci-fi movie, but it's also bullshit to believe that it's reality. So, if you guys are going to be leaving us now because the video is over, I really do appreciate you guys stopping by. If you will, consider joining the Skeptic Mafia by hitting that join link. But also, leave me a comment down below, smash that like button, and subscribe if you like this kind of batshit insane stuff. Don't forget to stand up, use your voice, all that kind of good shit.